I better check this is recording, haven't I? Yep, sorry, it is recording. Hi, if you're new here, my name's Victoria. I homeschool 4 children, 3 boys, 1 girl. We are a homeschool family in England. If you're not new here, yeah, I've cut my hair and I regret it. That's why I put all this eye makeup on, to try and distract from the fact I've ruined my hair. This hair grows. And if you're not new here, thank you for coming back. This is a collaboration with Momma on a Mission. She's an American homeschool channel. Christ-loving, mother of boys, book lover. Very nice woman. And with amazing curly hair. And I know her hair's irrelevant, but I just like her hair. So what we're doing is homeschool channels we love. I was trying to whittle it down to 5, but I just watch so many of them. I like homeschool channels. There's a lot, so I'm going to go into detail with some of them, but not all of them. I watch so many, and I know people on so many, so if I forgot anybody, don't fall out with me. It's really hard to get your YouTube channel noticed and get your YouTube channel out there. I mean, even groups on Facebook are really weird, because even if somebody comments asking for YouTube channels, if you link your YouTube channel, an admin will remove it because it's self-promotion, even though somebody's asked for it. But if somebody else had put your channel on there as a response to their question, that would have been fine. It don't make sense to me. Same as if somebody says, oh, you know, I'm struggling with maths and what do I do? If you haven't got time to reply with a 45-minute answer, but you could just link them a video that would help them and tell them, that's not allowed either. Admin will remove it. So it's really hard to get your YouTube channel out there. So if you have a YouTube channel or a homeschool channel or a homeschool blog, advertise the hell out of it in the comments. Even if I've already mentioned you, or even if you haven't, I haven't mentioned you, or even if you haven't got a channel or a blog but there's some you really like, advertise them in the comments. Advertise them, because it's dead hard to advertise your channel. So I'm asking you, I'm telling you, advertise them in the comments. Right, so first one, I always thought her name was Jan Morel. I'm going to better move back, sometimes I film stuff and you can't see what I'm holding. I thought her name was Jan Morel, but it's J Morel. J Morel Stewart, Large Family Table. I'm mentioning her because she's one of the major ones that helped me decide to homeschool. Unfortunately, she doesn't do that many homeschool videos now, but when I first started watching her, she did loads of homeschool channel videos. And also, unfortunately, some of those old videos that really helped me are now listed as private video and you can't watch them. I don't know why she's done that, but there are some old homeschool channel homeschool videos still on there. Now she mostly does cooking, which I'm not remotely interested in, and homesteading, and I am interested in the homesteading, so I'll watch them ones. And sometimes she does a homeschooling video, but it's not all she does anymore. But I'm still mentioning it because everybody loves her. I love her, and her channel was one of the main factors in letting us decide to homeschool. So the second one that helped me decide to homeschool, it was called Andrea Mills, but sadly Andrea Mills passed away a year ago. God bless her. Her husband Tom's continued the channel, and now it's called the Mills Family. All Andrea's old homeschool videos are still on there. The dad, Tom, still does some, but not as many, because obviously he has to work, and he's juggling 9 kids on his own now and all the rest of it. But they still need supporting. They're still good videos. They're still a lovely family. But all Andrea's old homeschool videos, the ones that inspired me, are still on there. So the Mills Family, but used to be called Andrea Mills. The other one that really inspired me was Lou Lastic and the Hippie Shake. She's English, but she lives in New Zealand in a yurt with her 2 children, Ramona and Juno, and her husband, whose name I can never remember. And they unschool. And some of her things are a bit out there for me, but a lot of it I relate to and a lot of it I agree with. Cellulastic and Hippie Shape. She's also got a blog, or you can like her on Facebook. So they're the big three that inspired me. So now we'll get down to the ones I just enjoy watching. Imo and Izzy Vlogs. They're an English family in Wales and they home educate, and it's a good one because Izzy is a teenager. You don't get many videos about home educating teenagers, and there's a lot of questions about home educating teenagers, like can they do GCSEs, can they do this, that and the other, is it harder when the teenagers so it answers a lot of questions. But she does daily vlogs, so they are a homeschool family, but there's a lot of like day to day what they're up to, and she's really nice as well. And the first time she commented on one of my videos, I had a fangirl moment. I was like, oh my god, she's commented on one of my videos. So yeah, Izzy and Imo Vlogs, Imo and Izzy Vlogs, really sorry if I said that wrong, I'm rubbish with pronouncing things. That's why I've had to write the channels down, because the only channel I'm linking below is Momma on a Mission, who I'm collabing with. I'm not linking any of the others, that's why I've tried to write down the names. Life with Beans. They are a homeschool family in Australia. A lot of these channels, the other reason I'm mentioning so many is because they're all very different. There's something for everybody out there. They're vegan. They've got they had 3 little boys, then they had triplets, and now she's pregnant with twins. And I don't watch them as much as I used to because I have to be in the mood for them. But the reason that they will forever have a place in my heart is because they're nice, gentle videos. And when I first had my daughter Pinky, you know when you're up at 2 in the morning or 1 in the morning feeding the baby and you're camping out in the front room so you don't wake the rest of the house up, I used to put their videos on low and watch them. So it reminds me of that time when I first had my daughter. So that's why. Life with Beans. And the other one, which is possibly my favourite one at the minute, is a Rispyland. Her name's Chelsea. She's got 6 kids. One of them's a little newborn baby called Hudson, very cute. She does cooking videos as well, which I sometimes watch because I love her, but not a lot. But I always watch her homeschool day in the lives. She does a lot of homeschool day in the lives, and she's American, but she's like, they're like a normal family on a normal budget. They're not like, you know, big flashy. Yeah, I enjoy it. And Chelsea Rispy is a really nice woman as well. So, Roots and Refuge Farm. Look, I know this isn't a homeschool channel. This is a farming, gardening channel, and she's really nice. But I've just discovered a channel. I've been binge watching them, which I never do, and then I found out that they homeschool, and there's a couple of videos but not very many. But just the fact that they homeschool, and then sometimes you'll see them, she's got 5 sons, 4 of them homeschool, 1 of them isn't. Sometimes you'll see them all go out together to dig in the potatoes and stuff, which is stuff we do, and I just really like the channel. So it's not technically a homeschool channel, but they homeschool. Roots and Refuge Farm. Excuse me. You can go toilet, darling, it's okay. Bud, just go toilet, then go down, because I'm filming, darling. Daddy will take it off for you. Real Family Journey. They're an English unschooling family. They've got 2 children, boy and girl. The videos are very beautifully shot. There's a lot of, you know, fancy editing on them. They paint a very nice picture. They're into unschooling, slow living. The mother's got a really lovely big smiley face. So, Real Family Journey. I might hurry a bit because... Right, and these are the ones I'm just going to mention. Home Education Journey UK. This is a homeschool family in England. They have 2 boys. One's got autism, I think, and a girl. And they're really, because I'm quite a ranty person, they're really quite quiet, gentle people. And they do lovely videos as well. And they do helpful videos. So, Home Education Journey UK. Right. The Hippie Homeschool Mum. English, small holding farming, bit unschooly. family, Mother Faye and 4 daughters. They have got the husband. There is a husband, but he's not in the blog a lot. She has a blog on Facebook which she's more active on, but she does do videos sometimes. And there's always like lovely shots of the farm and countryside and letting kids be themselves and things like that. 1 minute, there's another child now. Oh, I've got to check if it's recording again now. See, it's a highly professional affair. Kids wandering in and out. Me not know if I'm recording. Subscribe. Right. What else we got? I'll move back so you can see. Parsnips and parsimony. They're not everyone's cup of tea, but I quite like them. They're a Christian American family. The mum's called Janelle. The dad's called Art. They used to do daily vlogs, but now it's not as often. But I do like them. But they're another one I've got to be in the mood for. But check them out. And then, oh, there's no place like home. If you put in "there's no place like home" on YouTube, it's going to come up with all Wizard of Oz stuff. So if you put in "there's no place like home" by Shelley, then she'll come up. She's a homeschool mum. I think it's 10 kids. Some of her stuff is a bit conspiracy theory, bit out there. Some of it I agree with, not all of it. So if that's not your cup of tea, she's still a good homeschool channel. An awful lot of it is homeschool, and it's always her sat down in front of the camera talking. It's not really day in the lives and things like that, but she always talks about her advice as a homeschool mum of 10 who's been doing it for a lot of years. So there's no place like home like that one. The Whistler family. This is a small channel. They homeschool. Their house is beautifully painted with all bright colours, bright, fun, kid-friendly colours. They've got chickens, and there's no fancy editing. It's like it's real life, fly on the wall stuff. And I like her channel. And her name's Laura. The Whistler family. Simple Living Mom. I'm mentioning it because I really liked it when she was active on her channel. She was really active on her channel. She homeschools 3 children. They live on a farm. American. Her name's Kyle. And she's another one who inspired me in the beginning. But then she had a miscarriage. And since then she's been struggling to get back into it. Like, she'll do one every night. I think the last one she did was 4 months ago, and she says, I'm going to try and do it, I'm going to try and go again, and then she doesn't. But I'm hoping she will get back into it at some point, just because, selfishly, just because I enjoy her videos. But I think her old videos are still on there, but I just had, even though she's not been that active, I had to mention it because her old videos were really inspiring to me. Everyday Blessings. Her name's Nina. She has 6 kids, 5 at home, and she homeschools. I've only just discovered her channel, but what I've seen so far I like. My friend Becky at 8 is Enough. That's an American one again. They like going to theme parks, and they're very fun. They're a very fun family. One she put on, they'd been to Disney World, and they was talking about who their favourite Disney princess was, and she said Murder, Murder, sorry, I always say Murder, and her son looked like she was crazy, quite rightly. So that she's nice and original. I'm not a big fan of the massive channels that are really glossy and a bit fake and everything's perfect and let's shoot it like a glossy advert. I like real life stuff and real people. Our Muslim homeschool. Whether you're Muslim or not, it doesn't matter, does it? She has some very good advice sometimes. And I think she's a doctor. She used to be a doctor. But like I say, all these channels are all very different. Some are for everybody. Adventure All the Way. This is another homeschool family in England. I should have done a collab with her that should have gone up yesterday. So you might already know about her channel. Okay, I'm rushing a bit now because there's children. Russell's Loving Life. She is another American lady, blonde lady. She does a lot of sit down in front of the camera as well. Although sometimes she'll film field trips and days out. hers is advice. Like the last video of hers I watched was a letter to herself, when she wrote a letter to herself when she the first year of her homeschooling, and all the things she would tell herself then if she knew them. You know what I mean? And she inspired me the other day because she said that not every homeschool day has to be perfect. So that's Russell's Loving Life. 7 in all. She is a lovely smiley lady, and she does a lot of, so I've only just discovered her channel as well, so I can't tell you an awful lot, but she did a day in the life the other day that was rather nice, and she does a lot of showing you curriculum and things they'll be using as well. Piece of paper. Oh, last one. Life in the Mundane. But her channel is all advice, practical advice, curriculums, what they're doing, things like that. I haven't seen a day in the life yet, so I don't know if she does them. But that is quite helpful if you want advice, that one. I like the sit down videos, but I do like a good day in the life. So that's my homeschool channels I'm loving. I know there's a lot. It's my thing, isn't it? It's my thing. But like I say, if I'm missing any, or there's any you'd like to include, bang them in the comments. And if there's some I've never heard of, I'd like to find out. There's a blog on Facebook called The Migratory Bees, which I knew nothing about, and apparently they're from my own town. Knew nothing about it. They're travelling around the camper van right up my street. Never knew nothing about the blog, but now I found it. I've been binge reading that. So anyway, like I say, they're a vast, the ones I mentioned are a vast thing. They're all, you know, England, Australia, America. There's another one, another country, but I can't remember what it is. The unschoolers, structured, child-led, the Christian, Muslim, no religion. They're all different. There is something for everybody. And it's not just, for me, it's not just about finding something inspiring. It's about making friends. I've made some friends. I'll never meet them in real life, but just me commenting on their videos, them commenting on mine, keeping up with how they're doing. I feel like it's a modern day version of pen pals in a way, and that's the other reason I like the smaller channels more, because the massive channels, they're not going to reply to your comments, and even if they do, there's that many comments, they're not going to recognise you from one video to the next. So I can honestly say that some of these, they're friends now, and I think that's a wonderful thing, especially when I don't know many homeschool people in real life. So it inspired me at the beginning. It's stopping me feeling alone further in. So if you like that video, please subscribe or thumbs up, any of that jazz. I know I've ruined my hair. Don't tell me in the comments I've ruined my hair. I know I have. Hair grows. Hair grows. I'll see you next time with a brand new video. Bye bye.